Okay.
But it's still ID is still the number one most important thing. The person's personas, their friends, the groups. It all starts with the user and their ID. You know. And what we have nowadays is the idea of persistent content. What the BBC is doing, the New York Times, Life magazine just put up an incredible archive of photographs. Okay, and so those photographs are up on the web all the time. They are URLs now. The Beatles and every famous image and every movie and song and everything is a URL.
Yeah.
Right. So this is why, as we build this future world, we can combine all these different pieces together to. And then, so the number one premise is ID. Number two is this persistent content. And number three is the structured content, where we have metadata with it, and we can build and have intelligent content that knows who you are, that can adapt itself to you, etc. Right? That's number three. Number four is the idea of the live web, the real-time web. So if this video was going right up on the web and I was IMing you and we were talking, we would do that. Number five are the new kind of tools we're developing, a whole new kind of tools. And number six are the user interface objects. And you'll notice from these user interface objects, there are four kind of basic reusable tools. You're a multimedia people, so you understand that a gallery is a gallery is a gallery is a gallery. You should be able to pick and choose between Flickr or all these different storage repositories is what we call it. An expression tool is your blogging tool, is the way that you can write something and save off a draft and edit it and make it as long as you want and publish it. Okay? Whereas a Twitter tool is these quick little bursts, right? These little micro-blogging things. And then finally a tool that looks at things and listens to things and watches things and monitors things. These are all standard tools. So you'll notice in this drawing, my live streams are sending out these different kinds of things. The watching is the river, and this is the green and the orange, and these are different ways that this stuff is spreading throughout this architecture. So that's number six, the user interface objects. Now seven, I forgot what seven is. So, oh yeah, seven is the infrastructure. Right? What we're building is new kinds of infrastructure. That, what happened to infrastructure's term here? That's like blended off this page. All right, so the infrastructure is number seven. Number eight is over here. These are the constructs in the taxonomies, the structures that we'll all share. So this is the common language and lingua franca that we can establish to, and this is a big area that I've been working on, the notion of dashboard outlines. So you'll hear me talk about that next week, okay? And so the constructs are there, and then there's a marketplace, and then there are open standards. So these are all, between these 10 tenets, you can cover the whole thing, right? So then I've been going and adding new ideas as I come along, and people come out here to my house, and we have barbecues.
Brainstorms.
Yeah. And I keep getting feedback, and then Facebook makes an announcement, and then OpenID does this, and I do another draft, and I keep going. So the theory would be that there would be a wiki, and then as the ideas evolve, people would come and say, hey, you forgot about this, or what about that, etc.
Okay, great.
All right?
Great.
Bye.
Thank you.